The Katie girl responded to George like 10 minutes ago. Did you read it? Really? Another response? Where? Twitter. Oh, brother. For now, this is what I have to say. He admitted to touching me, that I was drunk, that I didn't consent. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm seeing red. I'm seeing red. I love women. I love Zoomer women. In my mind, the conversation is over. He said silence does not equal consent. Yet, never got verbal conversation from me. Chose to move a sexual act on the couch. Moved to a sexual act on the couch where everyone was hanging out without asking. I don't know how those two facts coexist. How can I consent when there was no question? How can I consent when drunk? Silence is not consent. But that doesn't mean that lack of verbal consent is non-consent. That's what that means, retard. It's such an autistic... It's not autistic. It's not. This is dishonest. This is a wretched fucking harpy, dude. This is not... I hate this mentality. She's been worked up by a friend. She's just been gaslit and worked up by a friend. Stop this fucking bullshit. I'm sick of this bullshit. Even that is infantilizing as fuck to these fucking harpies, dude. These gorgons. This is cryptid behavior. This thing should be in a fucking SCP vault. Shit like things like this. Things like this. This is why you keep a crucifix. This is why you keep the fucking, what's the guy's name from They Live? I can't think. Roddy Piper. Sunglasses around on you. Spot these fucking skinwalkers. This is so wretched. I don't buy this. Oh, she got talked up by her friends. She got talked up by her friends. No, fuck off. No. They're choosing to believe this reinterpretation of events that allows them to paint someone who they're upset at for some reason that they don't have that wouldn't convince other people to hate the person, and then come up with this new thing that they can be upset about that will convince other people to go along with hating the person. It's totally motivated. It's fucking sickening. Women are not this retarded. I have never met a woman this retarded in real life. I have literally never met a woman this retarded in real life. Admittedly, I've never been stuck in a college class where consent is the topic, and I breeze through any of the fucking bullshit consent materials they make you look at for any university shit. So I haven't been exposed to much of this stuff, but I've never met a woman this retarded in real life. I've never met a woman who says this shit. It's totally motivated. It's totally personal. Personal? No, that's not what I mean. It's fucking crazy. I don't think it is what I mean. I think I mean personal. I think I was looking for another word. You heard this happened 3 months ago? I've never heard this. I have not worked 1/7 of a job. I've worked. I've been to uni. Okay. I've interacted with women many times. Many times in my life. I'm sure. Okay, no, I'm not denying that they do talk each other up a bit. I'm denying the idea that their perception totally flips because their friends told them so. It's motivated. It's themselves. They're willing to go along with it. They're happily going along with it. They want to go along with it. They want to hate their person. They want to come up with a reason to talk for why they weren't at fault for any of it. But this is just so dishonest and wretched and manipulative and sickening. Because look how she boils it down. The presentation is just ill. This is like total red meat for Twitter they-them artist freaks. 15-year-old they-thems. This is total red meat. I look at this shit. I'm coming back on camera for a minute. Look. What you say here? It's fucking insane. He admitted to touching me, that I was drunk. So, like, immediately, she's trying to boil it down. She's trying to boil down these components to try and trigger basically like buzzwords, buzzword positions, where people have some take that is basically like a platitude, and she's trying to trigger those. She's like, he admitted to touching me. So he physical contact without consent, so that's assault. So that's triggered that buzzword platitude. That I was drunk. Can't consent while drunk. Triggered another buzzword platitude for the Twitter freaks. That I verbally didn't consent. Again, non-verbal consent, harping on that. Another buzzword hit. In my mind, the conversation is over. And then she brings up silence does not equal consent. It's like, it's literally hitting trigger words. It's like, it's almost like algorithm bait in a way. Where it's like keyword packing. You know? Just how many of these points can I hit? How many of the Twitter rape discourse points can I hit? Yeah, ticking the boxes, literally. It's just filling out a form. Like, here's my response. It's going to make you kill this guy. Never got verbal confirmation. Chose to move to a sexual act on the couch when everyone's hanging out without asking. Don't know how those two facts coexist. How can I consent when there was no question? How can I consent when drunk? People consent when drunk all the time. It's a question of whether you were too drunk to consent, and you can consent without being asked all the time. There is plenty of forms of non-verbal consent. Yeah, I mean, that's very simple. I just don't know if you're any adult can tell you that's just true. Which you are a full-grown adult. I prepared proof on the idea he wouldn't admit to it, that he would deny to touching me or being there, but he admitted it, that I was drunk, that he touched me in front of everyone, that I never said yes, nor did he ask. And I'm still asked for response, proof, explanations. Frankly, I think it's fucking insane. Or you're retarded. You're, like, actually retarded, painfully retarded. And dishonest. No, you're just dishonest. No, you're not retarded, actually. You're wretched and dishonest. This is freakish, and you're wretched and dishonest. And it's and you're a loser, frankly. To be honest. If you still need more after hearing him admit those two simple facts, and nothing I can say is going to change your mind, but here it is anyway, addressing the stream. As for the iMessages he showed outside of Insta DMs, all proof was him showing a group chat he wasn't even in, showing messages from my friends, which isn't for me. The only message showing a response from me was where he said you were in the group chat. Was when we asked about the drinking game we played. That was after we played it on the first night, the night where nothing happened. I liked the game. We wanted to play it with our other friends at the convention, so after the game, don't know how it's relevant to anything. Because you said that they pushed you to play drinking games and insisted you kept drinking, but you have played it on the first night, nothing happened, and then you're still playing it on the second night, it sounds like. Why I went back? Because my friends want to, and I went with them everywhere. They went that trip. I also would like to clear up all this happened. When I went back, nothing happened the first night. Something I also did not admit at first because it's embarrassing. I thought irrelevant. But the second night was another reason. Another reason I was wanting to go back was I heard of a different creator who was in the room I wanted to meet, but I found out I left an hour. They left an hour earlier. I was already in the Uber. Oh my God, who cares? I'd forgotten all this until looking back at texts where I said this to a friend the day after. This is like irrelevant. This is totally irrelevant. Like, this is actually irrelevant. But Blank brought me and Ghosty back to Dream's room to see him. He said Blank was there too with some other people. So I was excited because I always wanted to get to know Blank. Blank left the night before we showed up, so it's just Dream and George. And then we show up anyway, and I'm like, fuck, okay, drinking, etc. Ghosty leaves to throw up. Then it's like 4 of us, and we're all drunk. And it was honestly really weird, because I was just drunk and too tired to comprehend what was happening. But we were up until 6:30 a.m. Insta DM. I mean, I was just too drunk, too tired to comprehend what was happening. This is an undated text message as well. This is totally... We're given no verification of this. We don't know who this is to. Also, this is inconsistent with George's story as well, because this is saying that there were like Blank brought me and Ghost Speak to Dreams 3. He said Blank was there too with some other people. So Blank left right before we showed up. So it's just Dream and George. Let me show up anyway. So it's Blank, her, and Ghosty. Dream and George. And Ghosty leaves. It's just 4 of us. See, George claims there was like 8 people there, right? Well, no, there was more than 8. I think there was more than 8 people. Her group was like 8 people. And then there was people there already. There was a big hotel room, and there were a bunch of people there. And it was a chaotic environment. So this is inconsistent with George's telling you it. And it does seem like there were more people in that group chat that were planning on coming. I don't know. Insta DMs, they were all fine, like I said on my stream. I did have Major in my bio, like it is this day. The messages were nothing insane, just banter, like I said. I admitted to messaging him after. I never hid the fact. I was still considering myself lucky for what happened to me. Yes, you did get ahead of this, correct. Even if I was uncomfortable and didn't ask for it, I was hating myself around now. I think I was ungrateful, but as you can see, nothing insane or proof-worthy being said, just banter. I hope you got lost. I hope your elevator fucking plummeted as soon as you stepped in it. I'm so sorry for bad news, but didn't. Okay. Yep, this is just like flirting. Why are you so busy? Show your time for me. You're not a popular guy. I have time, just not for you. I am a popular guy. Ask any girl you know. Oh, he won. That's so based. That's so real of him. Okay, George kind of does have white boy swag. I'm not gonna lie. That message just won me over. Again, I felt lucky to have been talking to a verified account. That Twitter check mark just goes hard. That Twitter check mark just goes so fucking hard. Dude, when I got my Twitter check mark, pussy just started rolling in. Oh, man. Oh, brother. Someone famous. Someone I'd followed and watched for a while. I was uncomfortable with what happened, but trying to swallow it and suck it up, so I didn't have to acknowledge or accept it. Although I texting in the month after, I can see why people find me at fault. But the thought process of someone who went through what I have is a very unique experience, which is why I understand why it seems stupid. Only so many people have been in it to understand. Okay. You do see it. Why are we looking at that? That's not it either. Where are we going? Okay, here we go. Again, like he said, at one point he asked my snap. GeorgeNotFound. Hey, these are good ones. Also, IG messaging lame. What's your snap? Damn, Rizzler. Hey, can we move it off this app? Hey, babe. I'm really bad at replying on this app, babe. Can we move it off this app, maybe, babe? Rizzler. Okay. We did not Snapchat much at all because I don't use Snapchat. I haven't since around middle school. The most happened were a few pics of him with a quesadilla based that he sent me, and I resulted back to DMs, which didn't last long. The time we all stopped interacting was around Paris VidCon, dude. This guy's actually got white boy swag, hasn't he? Fuck. He's not as dweeby as I thought. I walked him out to the elevator. We left at the same time. My room was on the other side of the floor in the hotel. You had a hallway, the rooms on one side, elevators connecting them. Then the other hall. I was on the opposite side, therefore I had to walk through the elevator room. I didn't walk him there. We both headed in that direction. I said, well, bye. And that's when he did. The whole elevator is broken bit. The unmentioned friend. There was a man who was there that I left out. He wasn't there for long. He left early, which is why I didn't mention him. I didn't even know his name. But here is a message from the guy. I've never spoken with him. A similar message he sent to someone Who's in the room that night too? Not really adds to the situation. Therefore, anything really happened. I'm currently watching George, 26, cuddle with Katie, 18. So you were cuddling. So you were cuddling. Kanye song rate through the wire, 1 to 10, probably like a 9. Through the wire is pretty fucking up there, right? Oh my, a 26. Oh my god, this is horrific. I can't believe this. I can't believe 2 adults were engaging in physical contact. That's just sickening. That's just sickening to me. I can't believe this. Personally, I'm outraged and appalled, and I will be defending this white woman's pussy from potential aggressors. Okay, that is what I will be doing. As all good men are meant to do. Okay, protect white woman pussy from aggressors, as we're expected to do. I fucking hate it, dude. I hate life. I hate the world. I hate women. Okay. We cuddled. A lot of the touch was initiated by him, probably not realizing it. I mean, he was literally spooning me from my left as I faced Ghosty to my right. Yeah, so you're saying it was totally, there was no... Wait. So isn't Ghosty your friend? So this guy was like cuddling you and this Ghosty person did nothing? You didn't say anything. You weren't uncomfortable. So if you're so uncomfortable with it, you weren't like making eye contact, being like, "This is your friend, no?" I'm sorry, but if you can't speak up in this situation, if you can't assert yourself in this situation, there is no chance you will ever assert yourself. You are doomed to spend the rest of your life getting raped, just raped and raped and raped again and again by anyone who wants to. Any guy who has vague interest in you is just gonna rape you at every opportunity because you are just totally incapable of asserting yourself in any situation. You have your friend right there, an exit strategy right there. It is the easiest situation there will ever be. For no sexual contact, really, cuddling. So it's not fully sexual, really, at all. Spooning, you can argue, you know, it's a bit, but ultimately not properly sexual. This is the easiest it will ever be for you to not get raped, and you are still feeling raped. You are doomed. It's over for you. I'm sorry. Don't have sex. It's done. It's done. It's over. Don't drink. Don't socialize. Lock yourself in a fucking bubble. Put yourself in a one of those big bubbles, those big inflatable bubbles, and never interact with anything ever. Because you're clearly not cut out for it. You're clearly not cut out for it. It's just totally helpless. Like how I just don't. What seriously? Name any situation that would be easier to speak up in. I literally can't think of one. If someone's raping you in a police station, I guess. You're literally being raped in a police station. It might be easier. Unless it's by the police. I cannot think of one. I'm struggling. I just cannot. If you get raped here, you will get raped everywhere. That's how it is. Sorry. Okay. A lot of the cuddling he may have felt was personal, but was just me being drunk. Everyone on the couch was doing the same thing, all drunk, close together, but I get it. I was drunk. I didn't think cuddling automatically meant it was sexual. Okay. It's not an invitation, but if you're cuddling, it's like the next step in the escalation would be some slightly more sexual contact. That's the thing, right? So, and if you stop it there and he doesn't push it further, then that's kind of exactly what you want to happen, isn't it? But no, you're fucking crying on Twitter about it for some reason. I don't get it. I'm lost. What was he meant to do if not this? I wasn't going to push him off in front of everyone. It took a step further in front of everyone, all because he assumed things and assumed he had the right. It's not about assuming anything. It's about taking the next step and testing the waters. You're like, this is so painfully retarded. It's not, I keep saying retarded. It's not retarded. This is the dishonest harpy. This is a wretched, dishonest harpy trying to kill someone. Trying to have a GeorgeNotFound raped, paused, and dead in a gutter. That's what she wants. That's what she wants, ultimately. Is for another white boy to die. It's horrific. It's... I don't know why we keep letting them get away with this. As a shy person, I could not speak up in front of him and everyone else, let alone say yes. I'm just so shy. I'm just so helpless. I'm just such a helpless, retarded bitch. I'm just so fucking useless. Oh my god, I'm so shy. I'm so shy. I can't do anything ever. I'm so pathetic and helpless and useless. There's nothing I can ever do to help myself. There's literally no... there's no time I can speak up and assert myself. I'm just a fucking retard. Too coy to avoid rape, exactly. It's so... it's crap. People eat this up as well. She was shy. She was just a shy, fresh 18-year-old. She was shy. How could you rape a shy person? I'm so glad it's not like this in real life. It's just not... This is the one thing where it's not this bad in real life yet. Because the thing is that it's much easier to mediate these things interpersonally without the audience pressures of everyone to virtue signal. So you can much easier shut down some retarded hooer if she's saying some retarded hooer shit. And much easier tell some guy he fucked up, to be fair. Oh, man. Where were we? Even if you wanted to take a step forward sexually, why do it in the open? Because it seemed like that was a sort of environment. It's a fucking party. It's like a bunch of 18 to 26-year-olds, 27-year-olds hanging out, getting drunk at a party. Yeah, sometimes someone makes out on the fucking couch or some shit. I don't know what to tell you, dude. Quit your Minecraft career and go to college. Get some fucking perspective. Like, I'm sorry. Suck it up. Yeah, this happens. Yeah, and it's literally safer. Like, you're around people. This should be when you're able to speak up. Part of the issue with rape is that it happens in situations where people are isolated and alone, so there's no witnesses and no one can intervene. It's literally easier if there's people around. It should be safer for you. It should be a better environment for you. But no, you're portraying it as though it's worse because you're pathetic, dishonest. I love women. I love women. I'm a big fan of women. Huge woman appreciator here. Love women. Women are great. Women online, it's really cool. Why do it in the open? If you're cautious about consent, why not ask? Can I touch you, please? Is it okay if I touch you, please? Is it okay if I put my hand on your waist, please? Is it okay if I put my... Is it okay if I hug you? Is it okay if I... Dude, I would kill myself. I would kill myself. Minecraft YouTubers are just so ill. This is so fucked. This is so fucked. Why didn't you ask to put your hand on my waist? Please. Please get out. Please get out. Holy fuck. That's usually the first step, and more importantly, why does everything have to get taken a step further? May I reiterate that I was drunk? Yeah, I'd rather you didn't, actually. That's actually quite annoying that you've done that. Because I don't actually fucking care, because everyone was drunk. It's a fucking party. This is just, like, so rancid, man. Everyone... like, what is this idea that no one can consent while drunk? This is crazy. It's so stupid, man. I honestly thought most of this shit had kind of gone away for a bit. Like this especially, this one especially. Maybe not some of it's still around. But this especially, the you can't consent while drunk stuff. I feel like I remember hearing that like super hard when I was like 16, 17, watching like Sargon videos. But then I hadn't heard it in like a long time. Like I say, I did skip over all the consent training stuff and like shit for like any uni shit or anything like that ever. But I haven't heard this in years, I feel like. And that was making a comeback. That's cool. That's epic. It's just so retarded. It's like no adult thinks this. I genuinely don't believe any adult thinks this, that you just can't consent while drunk. Like, it's obvious. It's like one of those things that it's a slogan that sounds good because it probably, if you operate like that, if you operate and don't fuck drunk people policy, that's going to keep you out of trouble. But it's just a fact that people hook up or drunk all the fucking time. And it's just about having an awareness of the situation and not being a fucking, like, not being an exploitative freak. And checking the situation and having some fucking awareness, some common sense. Reading people, being like, oh, are your faculties with you? Were they showing actual interest? Were they showing interest when they were less drunk? These sorts of things, yeah. Lots of very simple markers that anyone that's not autistic can pick up on. But no, it's the internet, so we have to reduce it down to a fucking stupid buzzword slogan statement. It's totally empty, and that no one follows in real life. No one operates like this whatsoever. Literally nobody operates like this. As an adult, it's impossible to avoid. This is just the situations you end up in. People drink. People drink. Sorry. Hate to break it to you, but people drink. And sometimes people drink. They want to fuck too. I know that's crazy to Minecraft YouTubers. So 17-year-old they thems. I know that's fucking insane. They haven't left their house because they're too busy online drawing fucking Splatoon characters getting railed. But in the real world, people drink. In the real world, sometimes they consent while drunk as well. I know that's crazy. She could have moved. Yes, I got up and sat in the same spot, getting up to drink more, etc. Mentally, I believe I am in a room on a sofa with people on it. You just sit back where you were when you get up. What? Yes, I got up and sat in the same spot, getting up to drink more, etc. Mentally, I believe in a room on a sofa with people on it. You just sit back where you were when you got up. So, you couldn't move away from the guy that you thought was trying to rape you because of the social pressures of staying in seats and not taking other people's seats when you're at a party. This is just like she's presenting herself as the most pathetic, helpless, retarded individual to ever live. This is so insane. This is like 7-year-old logic. Like you're operating at the level of a small child. You're an elementary schooler at this stage. You're not freshly 18. You're like you're in recess. Yeah, social pressure caused her to get raped. She just couldn't move seat. You don't just take someone else's seat. Come on, guys, that's rude. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Mentally, I was also drunk, and even if I were to move, that would probably be an obvious hit to his ego, to him and everyone in the room. A bold move I didn't need to make. What do you mean bold move? You thought you were getting raped? What? I could just deal with it till the night was over, and I don't. What, dude? Look, this is so insane. It's just like stay in situation. Stay in situation by all means necessary. Just stay there. Just stay there. Make it worse. As miserable as you get, just keep letting it get worse. Let it get worse and worse and worse. This is fucking insane. She's bait. She's. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it, but she is. But she is. She is. She's putting herself in the situation. She's staying there. The only thing I can interpret, knowingly as well, knowingly, all women have a fetish, okay? 100% of women have a frame fetish. Chod said it, sure you can. Chod's insane. Guys, please remember that all 18-year-old girls are this retarded when pushed hard enough. Do not throw your life away on one. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second. I actually don't believe that. I don't believe that all women are this retarded at 18. They are pretty retarded. But not this bad. I've literally never met a woman who says shit like this in my life. Well, I had it in like high school. But that's because I was always the retard that would social kamikaze by taking points of disagreement when some retarded feminist teenage girl is like saying some shit that I slightly disagree with. I'm with Kui on this one because I know he hangs out with more teenage girls than any of us. That's not true. It's not true. I actually hang out with anyone because I stream every night. Okay? So, just saying. Okay? Oh, guys, everyone say happy birthday to Boots. Her birthday was recently, apparently. She's 14 now. Happy birthdays in the chat, guys. Okay. Style, I almost said something mean too. I think it was probably a similar mean comment. But we'll move on. We'll move on. Okay. Where were we? I didn't want someone I watched for a while or with a large following to hate me for denying to even sit near him. I didn't want to embarrass him or myself. I know it's a dumb thought process. I acknowledge it. Yeah, it is incredibly dumb. It is incredibly dumb, isn't it? She stayed when her friends left. I didn't make the conscious decision to choose to stay. My friend left throwing up in her hand. I didn't know she was so drunk she couldn't hold in her vomit and passed out in our bedroom. And the more the night went on, the drunker I was. Like I said before, I put up with it in the moment because I thought it was the price I had to pay for being around such big creators. Okay, dude. Whatever. Those last 3 points, may I remind you, are not an invitation to be sexual. I wanted it. If you thought I did, he could have asked. Why would he? Why would he when you're sending out every signal that you want it? Why would he ask? Well, he assumed because your body language. We had just met. Why do you think you knew me so well that you could assume how I felt just because you knew my mannerisms, man? You don't know me. You didn't even know my age. But you know I wanted it. No, he assumed it. No, he didn't assume it. He was continuing escalations, test the waters. And you were relatively receptive up until a certain point, and then he stopped. Which is how most sexual interactions go. What a fucking retard. And remind me, since when was smiling an invitation when sitting next to someone? Oh my god, dude. I fucking hate this person. Yes, if someone's touching you up and you're sitting there giggling and smiling, yes, that is an invitation, actually. Yes, it is. Yes, I'm going to say it. Yes, you are asking for it. Yes. Yeah. Any laughing I did with your hand under my clothes was out of nerves because I didn't think cuddling would result to that. And my shock left me speechless because I'd never been in a guy's hotel room, never done anything sexual, and never expected cuddling meant what it did. I didn't know if this was normal or not. You touched me for the first time. She keeps having. I love how it's like simultaneously we're supposed to think, oh, women's virginity is like not a big deal, and you know it's crazy that the culture puts such an expectation on on women to maintain their virginity, but then the moment it can be weaponized against a man for a social slight, all of a sudden virginity is important again, and it's horrific and traumatizing when a woman has a negative experience for the first time. It's a long thread, by the way. This keeps fucking going. You're a fucking grown man who knows better. Why do I have to be strong and pull away or say stop? It's my fault because I was asking for it, hinting at it. I should have known, but never his for not being able to ask a simple question before doing it. Literally, yes. At his age, silence can be consent. A head nod is a silent confirmation. In order for confirmation to happen, saying question was asked, you can silently ask a question too, with implication. I know it's horrifically difficult for TikTok retard Zoomers to understand, but that is actually the case. And how is a drunk person supposed to consent? Well, they do it all the time. It's about how drunk you are and how drunk the other person is and what the situation is. You think I was in the power to consent to a 26-year-old man to touch me because I laughed? Well, you were both over 18 and you were both able to drink at the point because you had tricked everyone into thinking you were over 21. So there's actually pretty much the age gap doesn't really mean a whole lot. Past life experience, which just informs your decision-making process. There wasn't really a whole lot he was holding over your head. Usually the reason that a power dynamic like 26 and 18 would be bad is because maybe they're playing them with alcohol, which this person can't get without this person being around. Or like you can have like stuff with like a 19 and a 17-year-old, that power dynamic can still be abused because they might be able to drive, which means a 17-year-old is reliant in some way on the 19-year-old. It's that sort of thing. To just go, oh, well, one number bigger than the other. It's like, fuck off, dude. It's fucking so insane. It's so crazy. It's like all these fucking retards do it as well. Well, I wonder what the responses are like on this. I bet they're calling GeorgeNotFound like a pedophile and all this shit. 1 minute. I'm actually half tempted to start pulling these up now. I'm half tempted to just go for it. And just fuck. Like, how much of this do we want to read? It's just the fucking. It's the same shit. Like they said in the initial statement. I mean, I guess we'll finish it. Fuck it. It's like 3 tweets long though. 4 images each time. You think I was in the power to consent to a 26-year-old man to touch me? Because I laughed. But he was drunk too. Personally, when I'm drunk, I don't stick my hand on the people's clothes and catch. That's just me, though. This is such a fucking... Dude, this is making me... There's a video Stylo posts sometimes called I've Heard Enough.mp4. No, I don't need it. I don't want to show it because I worry about the implications of it. But I am thinking about it. I do fuck with that shit right now. I'm going to be real. I do kind of fuck with that. Like, this is just personally when I'm drunk, I don't stick my hand on the people's clothes on a couch in a room full of other people without asking. It's just me like, well, many people do. Many people do. A lot of people do. Most people who were socially well adjusted in their teenage years have probably done that. Just saying. But that's totally normal. But what you just described, when I'm drunk, I stick my hand on the people's clothes on a couch in a room full of other people without asking. No, that's it's probably happened. Maybe not most. It's a pretty specific description, to be fair. There's a lot of qualifiers on there, so I don't know if you could say most. But that's pretty common. That's pretty normal. Everyone in the room could verify she was comfortable. My text the day after. Hi, I want to make sure you're okay. I didn't like the way George was so touchy. And Blank told me about the shirt thing. I just want to make sure you're all right. Okay, so these have got dates on them. Okay. Yes, I'm okay. It was definitely a bit weird, but I was drunk, so I didn't feel like doing anything to stop it anyway. It's over now, so okay. Well, okay, so maybe she... Okay. Interesting. June 25th. Hey, buddy, I wanted to double check with you that George didn't make you uncomfortable at all last night. I saw he was getting really touchy with you, so I wanted to double check. Maybe, bro, I have no clue. Like, in the moment, I was chilling, but thinking back, I'm sweating a little bit like, damn. Especially after verifying, so he knew I was 18. I also don't know I was chilling in the moment because I was drunk. What? This is so crazy. So he was getting kind of touchy. And she went to verify and tried to make sure that he knew she was 18? Dude, it's so bizarre. Like, why are you contextualizing someone's actions based on whether they knew your age or not? When you're an adult. Surely it's just be like, were you chill with it? How traumatic was it? Was he trying anything weird to try and make you say yes or try and make you be okay with it, trying to use pressure in any way? It should be evaluated like that. Why are you sitting there going, oh, but I'm 18. Oh, but I'm 18. This is so weird. What is this about? This is such a bizarre thought process to me. Yeah, exactly. Boots, this is what I said the first time I covered it. That is I'm 18, not the green flag. Is that not the go ahead? Is that not when it's Is that not what you're checking for? Is that not the box you're trying to tick? Yeah, she was actually advertising her virginity. They were playing a drinking game, like one of those truth or dare things that you pass around to get to know each other. And she literally said that she was a virgin on one of them. It's crazy. Like you're advertising yourself. You just are. I'm sorry. I hate to say it. Yeah, after verifying I was 18 refers to a question I answered during a drinking game I'll explain later. Of course, I played it down with my response at the time. I was embarrassed. I wanted to seem cool because I'd never been sexual with someone before. But you weren't even really sexual with this guy. You just kind of got, like, the hands on your shirt. Like, it's not even that crazy, dude. I'm going to be honest. I wanted to seem cool because I'd never been sexual with someone before. I was supposed to know what it was supposed to feel like emotionally. Was I nervous and uncomfortable because I didn't want it, or because it was inexperienced, or because I was drunk? I didn't understand what I felt, but I knew I felt off. The friends in the room were some of the last people I came out about how it affected me because I was embarrassed about my experience, embarrassed at the fact that I was out in the open, scared to react when it happened because with any reaction I showed had an audience and he made his move in a room full of people. It's just so crazy she's portraying this as a negative thing. You've literally got your friends there for fucking support, retard. This was the best opportunity if you'd speak up that you'd ever be given. But let me remind you that their initial gut reaction by being in the same room and seeing the situation was then messaging me the next day, worried, asked if I was okay before they talked to me how I felt. But are these the people that hate these people, though? That have always hated these people? Hmm. The wristband. I'd like to mention another girl I didn't mention because, like the other guy, she left really into the night. I'm admitting I didn't mention her because she only tagged along one night and didn't do much. I also didn't know her too well. She was friends with Clay and the girl talking to him. I haven't messaged her since that night up until when she reached out. Here are messages about us from that night. A message to me today and a screenshot of the group chat with just Clay in it. Okay, I'm watching stream for the first time, losing my mind because he thinks a view is my hand. Okay, and I mean, okay, yeah, he might fuck that up. But if you had one of these wristbands, that doesn't really change that. It is clear she sent the message in the chat. Obviously, it being by her hand, no room for confusion on it being my hand. And once again, he was not even in the group chat to see it, only Clay. And even if he just assumed we were all 21, because one of us was, all these assumptions give him up pretty quick with a question. The party we were at and the wristband talk initiated was from an 18 plus party that needed a band to enter. We asked okay. We had people around us for a wristband to enter the party, not a 21 wristband to drink. Huh. As you see in the pictures, a 21 wristband was given by staff after seeing ID and after entry. But he's saying that he had tried. I mean, but he might have still thought this. It might not be a lie on his end because he said that he's had trouble getting in there before. So it's difficult. Again, neither guys were at the party. The wristbands we were asking around for and searching for was just entry party. Okay, they need to validate this because it seemed like the pass they were looking around for was entry for the hotel. No? That's what it seemed like in the texts. So that she showed evidence for that, I feel like, but whatever. They proved I was underage. Again, neither guys were at the party. We didn't end up staying at the party because we couldn't get wristbands for everyone. Only a few of us got in. My one friend gave theirs to me so I could walk in and see a creator party for the first time. I left immediately after taking a video or two. Knowing Ghosty and other friends were sitting outside, unable to get in. With the wristbands cut off by staff as we left. I didn't even have a party wristband on. Okay. Anytime I met with them after in the room. Wait, but the wristbands were cut off? My one friend gave me theirs so I could walk in and see a creator party first time. But would it not have been cut off the first time they were there? No? How does this work? How are they trading wristbands if they're getting cut off when they leave? That doesn't really make sense. Yeah, but they're using the fact it's cut off as a reason why they couldn't have gone back. Or why it like, couldn't have been on their wrist when they got to the room. I beg you all to watch my vlog from VidCon documenting video of this party and the wristbands being cut off in the vlog. Okay. I mean, I guess we'd go find that. I'm sorry. I'm going to say something I'm going to regret. I really am. That photo's going to make me say something I will regret. Instagram night out. Okay, I thought she was 21. The girl who left early also sent his message today is a conversation with Clay that night. Before she left the room, she recalls it to a friend a few days later. I typed a message on my phone and showed it to Clay, being like, does George realize there's 8 years between him and Katie? And he looks at me deadpan and is like, I don't see what that matters. I'm like, oh, okay, let's fucking go, Dream. Let's go, dude. Boots, DK, and Bug and Stylo. Listen, two of those people are totally chill. I don't know why you're going after them. I mean with Addy. I mean with Addy. I mean chill with Addy. Oh, Bug Band. Oh, okay. That'll be why then. Silo hasn't done it, I don't think. Okay. It's too funny, man. I don't know. It's just so funny. I mean, Dream was just like so real for this. You know, there's an 8-year age gap there. You know, there's an 8-year age gap there. Problem. Yeah, I don't know what you've done wrong, Stylo. I'm going to be real. It's just because you're Janny, I think. Oh, there's your answer. You're ugly and have no sex appeal. He was drunk, so I do not fault him for what he may have responded with, as maybe he wasn't thinking right, as I'd not been able to while intoxicated. There's also her recalling, so it could be wrong or untruthful. But I don't believe she has reason to lie, simply messaging a friend a few days later, especially when, at the time of the text, and up until the text came out public about it, she didn't even know anything had happened that night. She left before. Okay. All right, home stretch. Last couple here. That night we were playing the game we were playing asked who was the last to lose their virginity, aka youngest. This is when I said me because I was 18 and still a virgin. This is also when Clay chimed in to argue for his best friend and say something along the lines of, well, he lost his at 19. You weren't that old yet, so he technically would still drink, and he drank. I assume this meant he was listening, but maybe he wasn't. Okay. I remember this question because of texts I sent because it's something I'll never forget. Dude, you were like begging. This is begging. Oh, man. DK, why are you turning on me? Come on. Yeah, DK is demonic. I agree. I agree. Addy, you got to cut that stuff, like the finding you stuff, the drop dead stuff. Okay, discussing odd Weinstein. That's funny. That's fun. Now we're back on the funny side again. Jesus. She was absolutely. She was gagging for it. Let's be honest. She was gagging for it. I remember this question because text saying I forgot. Yes, I know it's hard to remember a question like that thing back now, but that night you couldn't have forgotten it that quick. Remembering back to my answer just an hour, 6 minutes prior, making a move didn't seem impossible. With him saying, I don't remember what happened that night, and nitpicking my story apart with his great drunk memory, I wonder how he can't remember the most important detail of it all, aka me saying my age. Well, I mean, you also say that your memory is imperfect and that you were drunk. You were so drunk you can't consent, but somehow so aware of what was going on to know all the intricate details of it much better than he does. Cool. That's awesome. That's awesome how you're like totally fluid. You just fill whatever role is convenient anytime. That's epic. That's freaking awesome. I don't think he's dumb. I think even if he was talking to someone, especially in Insta DMs, he would check for an age or at least see a bio. Someone who's so concerned about consent wouldn't be so naive. You were drinking. Someone with such a big platform wouldn't risk it unless they knew they could pull the I didn't know card. Her friends influenced her because they hate us. I wonder why the hatred grew because of what happened to me. These situations always end in victim blame. If I didn't do this, she wouldn't have sworn that. She wouldn't have worn that. She shouldn't have been drinking. She shouldn't have worn that. She shouldn't have been drinking. She was asking for it. Listen, you said it. You said it. You said it. Oh, true. Stylo kind of spitting here. I haven't actually been shilling tonight at all. Guys, please remember, if you're here watching, subscribe to the channel, like the stream, donate, buy a membership, gift a membership, buy a super chat if you can. Got 157 people, 159 people here right now. Only 63 likes, which means there's about 100 people here, at least. At least, probably more because it's been going for quite a while. 100 people at least that have not liked the stream. So if you guys could just stop being freeloaders and please press the like button, that'd be amazing, okay? DK. Okay. We're embedded into a society to cover for assault. It's what we're built on. It's easy to say that what I should have done, looking from the outside, not being the one in the situation in the moment. It's also easier to think if I could have gotten out of the situation somehow. Now that I'm not in it. And now that I'm sober and can make clear choices, I want the situation to circle back to the original point to make aware reality that many girls facing this community, that many people are forced into silence. It's not petty drama, it's real life. People are affected. Yeah, but by what? You had like a slightly negative experience at a party. You should have been over this the week after. I just don't want victims to feel like they have to prove themselves to be believed. Well, they do. That they are only valid if they have proof. I believe you. My story was a bit different because it was on such a wide scale with a big audience. Yes, I know I do not owe it. Victims don't owe anything to, oh my god, anyone. But my unique situation, I had to give proof nonetheless, considering the circumstances. I accept if people don't believe me. I've said all there is. I also want to note those who make false allegations, deplatform someone, to seek attention as scum. You are the reason why people choose to never come out about the stories. You are the reason why there's distrust coming forward about situations. I hope you rot. Even if your allegations aren't false, it's not really an allegation of anything. It's an allegation that you had a bad night. Like, well, this is possibly even worse than a straight up false allegation. Find it funny when people say victims do this for clout, because I can promise you anyone who's ever come forward with something like this knows a large sum of what you receive as endless hate becomes what you're known for. That's just not true. It's a price you have to pay to speak up. This will be the only proof or response I have, as I don't have the energy. I've said all I have to say. Any responses further on from now, I will not be responding to because I'm physically away and also mentally taking a break. Oh, my comments and platforms will be followed with hate, so I cannot say I'll be active anywhere else, but I see support, appreciate you all. I just hoped some people would realize how many unknown things go on behind the scenes, how dangerous blind idolization is. But I suppose it's an issue that will take much more time. And most importantly, and this isn't a one-time thing, the larger creators that have reached out about their own stories concerning them and are still too scared of them to come forward. They make me sick. Women who have been friends with them, people I watch, I've never spoken to, and people. This is I don't want the. Is she? Am I retarded, or can she not write for shit, or am I retarded? Is this just her being dramatic? Is that what's going on here? It is, isn't it? No, it's not me. I'm not being retarded here, guys. Okay, this is her. This is her. Because look at the writing here. Let me read it how she wants it to be read. All right. Because of all the punctuation. And most importantly, this isn't a one-time thing. The larger creators that have reached out about their own stories concerning them and are still too scared of them to come forward. They make me sick. Women who've been friends with them, people I watch, people I've never spoken to, and people I have. This is so much bigger than me. I wish they find peace. That's how she wants it to be read. Because she's got like a full stop every like 3 or 4 words. She's like, this is her girl boss. Nasty cut. This is her girl boss. Barbie speech. And she's like, feels like she's taking a stand, so she has to punctuate everything like super hard. Yeah, well, so that was kind of close. It's kind of close. Okay, we'll be fine. There is a reason many people have distanced themselves from these men. There is a reason other creators act like they do. My experience is simply the only one public, and no creator owes it to anyone to share their experience with them. I just wish it was more obvious seeing the people who've distanced themselves and seeing people who still surround them to this day. I will be away for a week, and then I will stream a final statement. Wait, so she is bringing another statement? So we're getting more? There's a whole other week in this story? Oh my god. So once again, you can hear my voice and sincerity. And probably my final statement at all. So it's the white woman tears. So I can't cry through text. I can't cry through text, so I have to do a stream. That's epic. So you're not lynching this guy hard enough, so I have to make sure that you see me cry, so that you're ready to tie a rope and go and get this guy. This is what these are the stops they have to pull out to rape someone with white boy swag. I will continue my content, music, videos, and supporting you guys. I don't want to let this define me or to stop me simply because it happened to me. But there is a lot more to be said before I can make my peace. I don't know how long I will take in returning to the internet once all has been said. Jesus Christ. Fuck me. I wish the best for you all and healing. What a horrific individual. What a horrendous, heinous, evil little woman. That's disgusting. That really, that does terrify me. No, that does. That is some scary stuff. That is horrific. Okay. Oh wait, this looks epic. Okay, here we go. This is what I wanted.
Wrong. That it's fucking wrong. That they're trying to use their platform to make this narrative like Katie's mind changed. Somebody changed Katie's mind after the fucking assault to make them look bad. I was there 3 weeks after Katie was assaulted by GeorgeNotFound, or 4 fucking weeks or whatever, and she cried in my fucking arms.
Oh my god, this is cringe. This is so bad. Oh, I hate these people so much. Yeah, this guy did all this and didn't get sex. This is the first experience with a BPD woman, and now he's trying to tear down a white boy with swag over it. This guy has actually no swag. This guy is how I saw GeorgeNotFound the first time I saw him. Now I see he has some swag. But this is the first time. This is how I saw GeorgeNotFound initially. This type of guy. This is sexless. This is sexless.
And after the fucking assault to make them look bad. I was there 3 weeks after Katie was assaulted by GeorgeNotFound, or 4 fucking weeks or whatever, and she cried in my fucking arms. This 19-year-old girl, 18-year-old girl, she cried in my fucking arms because of what you did, GeorgeNotFound. I'm serious. I'm fucking serious. No one.
I'm serious, sir. I'm serious, sir. Yeah, literally mad cause cocked. So mad cause cocked.
Arms. This 19-year-old girl, 18-year-old girl, she cried in my fucking arms because of what you did, GeorgeNotFound. I'm serious. I'm fucking serious.
Yeah, what did he do? Got pussy when you didn't.
No one had changed her mind. No one. This was a fucking horrible thing to have happened to her. And to try and use me.
Freak. Freak.
Changed her mind. No one. This was a fucking horrible thing to have happened to her. And to try and use me and to try
someone else.
and use thing to have happened to
someone else.
and to try and use me
and someone else,
my friends, or anybody else as a scapegoat for your fucking sexual abuse is disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. Okay? My friend cried in my fucking arms about this, and you're on stream denying it all, denying the fucking hurt that you caused to her. You are disgusting fucking people. You and all of your abuse sympathizer friends, you are all fucking horrible. Seriously, you are so wrong for trying to displace.
What a little nasty little virgin. What an angry little sexless freak. You get no pussy. You are determined to be pussyless, swagless, pussyless, sexless, gay little loser. Mad cause cucked. Mad cause fucking cucked. Mad cause total cuck. Is there a full VOD of this? I see there's a full VOD of this. I noticed there's a full VOD of this. Let's have a look. How long does he go for? How long does bro spit? Watching total swagless meltdown over George not found. There we go. I get the feeling everyone will be covering this tomorrow.
Some fucking content for you today. Oh my god.
Some fucking content for you today. Guys, if I could talk like this, please stop me.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Chat, if you have ever thought to yourself, wow, I wish I knew the Max GG's lore. I wish I was caught up on all these weird jokes that his friends make.
Wait, oh yeah, dude, pearl necklace. What is this zesty little fella up to here with this fit? A pearl necklace. Are you kidding?
You might catch up on some of them. And might even if you've been here for a while...
God, I hate this guy so much already.
You've never heard before.
I'm like raging. I'm feeling physically ill. This is horrific. This is
chat,
heinous.
I'd also like to let you know something a little bit more important.
This is heinous.
I'm just gonna stream today to, you know, kind of get my mind off of some stuff. But the end of the stream.
Who is this person? This is Max GG's. He has 94.5k followers on Twitch. He's a 30k sub YouTuber. I confronted Tommy in it. I thought so. He's part of the UK Minecraft crew. I see. Wow, this is making me feel. Whoa.
Recently, I came out as unlabeled, but I decided to.
I am. This is. How do I feel right now? This is like. Oh man, let's get an appropriate sound effect for watching this video. Okay.
Do it to my tens of thousands of Twitter followers instead of telling my family because I was too scared to, and because of this, it led to some interesting situations on how my family found out I wasn't straight. Here are those stories compiled from my Twitch streams. Anyways, enjoy this video. I do have a story to tell you guys though. So, you know that stream that I did 2 days ago, where it was about my teacher finding my Twitch channel? I'm sure you guys can remember that. I didn't lie to you guys because the truth was we were laughing at the fact that his wire got his fucking like check. He didn't get wired. He got checked. Whatever. Okay. The other thing we were laughing about is that he turned to me whilst I was doing my fucking finding the turning point of a graph using solving a square or whatever, and he goes in Italian, "Max, you're fucking gay," and I was like, okay. Now, I thought that meant he knew, right? He walks into my room today and goes, "I can't fucking believe it. I found out that you came out because of a tweet from Update GG's."
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this ridiculous tweet that says, "Max GG supports gay people," and then says that I'm not straight is the reason that my twin, the person that I shared a boob with, found out I was unlabeled. But this is nothing compared to the next story. Because recently, Dream SMP Clips channels have been finding me very interesting. And you know how it works. You open fucking YouTube.
So this is not just swagless. This is paused. This is paused. This is a paused up white boy, which is not what we're out here protecting.
Rambo is gay? Maxi G's comes out? Yeah. One of those happens to be about me. So here's that story. Guys, I'd like to let you know that I was sitting in this very chair, and both my mum and my younger sibling.
Dude, the pearl necklace. What is with the pearl necklace?
My mum has.
Did your mum give that to you?
And says, "Can you please post this package when you go outside?" And I go, "Okay." I'll walk all the way to that fucking post box, letterbox, whatever. Violet walks into my room, goes, "Congrats on coming out. I found out because I saw you on a Dream SMP."
I was never like this. I was never like this.
Yeah, seriously, a Dream SMP Clips channel. But, to put the cherry on top, my mum and some of my schoolmates started to find out just days after. So, finally, here's that story. we need to go back a few steps. Yesterday,
I hope the worst.
I was on stream, and I received this pleasant text from my mum with a picture attached of the rainbow vans. These ones. And she said, "Do you like them?" I replied, "They're cool." She goes,
Sourcing support, you're so funny.
"I heard you say you hated them on stream." I went, "Ha ha ha! It was more so the fact."
Okay, finish the story, you
paused
paused up white boy.
Because, chat, can I get some 5 heads? I thought my mum figured out. You know, I thought she figured out after I screamed about 8 times. She replies, "I wasn't calling you gay. Full stop." No. Thanks.
Haha, I'm talking about being I'm talking about being an F with my mom. Haha, I'm talking about being a raging F with my mom. Ha 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 ha. I'm such a hypersexual degenerate F. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha, I'm talking about taking up the ass to my mom. Ha ha ha, I'm talking about how Poz, like, hey mom, guess what? I was sucking Poz loads out of a used condom in a gay bar the other night. Ha 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 ha. Oh, I didn't know you were gay, son.
I appreciate that. And so, obviously, you've seen this tweet. I walk in to period 3 geography, okay? I'm having a swell day. I've done absolutely nothing the whole day. You know, huge. Guy looks at me, gives me like this weird look. I go, "Hello?" He goes, "Max, the shoes, they look good." I was like, "The fucking school shoes?" He goes, "No, I saw your tweet. Your mum has the right choice, sir."
Guys, for 500 subs, I will say gay wrongs. Okay, we're taking it for
I was like, "Thanks,
the
man."
monetization strategy from Minecraft YouTubers. All right.
Leave me alone! I don't even look gay.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. And this
Yes,
all
you
happened in
do.
a 14-hour span of me coming out. And stupid shit
look
like this
so
happens to me
gay.
all the time. And I end up telling it on my streams. So, if you always want to hang out,
Gay
see
little
these happen
dweeb.
live, I stream basically every single day. And it'll be greatly appreciated.
I will not be watching your live stream, except this one day where I will be watching the live stream because you had an embarrassing moment.
Look how much shit is on it!
Okay, but where's the rape?
Oh my god!
Where's all the rape talk? Let me check this Twitter thread. Let me see
Alright,
if I
chat.
can figure out.
I'm going to go
where
through
the
each
rape is.
tier and explain to you a little bit of the backstory between each of them. First one is tier 1.
Oh, 15 minutes from the end of the VOD. Okay, so we want around here somewhere.
Chat, we thought about doing another one. I'm going to get something over with.
Okay, here we go.
Alright, chat. I'm gonna get something over with now that has been, it's very important to me. And so, I have a little, thing that I'm gonna read, but, if you're, not into themes of, abuse, particularly sexual abuse,
I am.
then you may want to tab out of this stream. I would like to start off by saying that what I'm about to tell to you it might seem like I'm using it to try and clear my name of something that was said today.
No, this isn't George. No, we've been past the George response. This is some sped called Max GG's who's about to cry about it.
It is absolutely not the case. And I asked Katie if she thought that this was okay to say. I have complete permission from Katie to speak about this. And yeah, this is just something that's very important to me. And someone that's very important to me, so I want to speak about it. Also, I would appreciate... and I'm sorry for all the Twitter Andes in the chat, but I would appreciate if people did not go and quote my stream and what I say here. I would rather, if you're gonna start discourse about what I'm about to say, which please don't. This is a fact. What I'm about to tell you is a fact. This is not something that you can create an argument out of.
There is no argument to be had here.
Please direct them to
it's all just facts with no evidence, by the way.
Something else, the VOD.
Well, there is a little bit of evidence.
Either way, today, I found out that at the end of GeorgeNotFound's apology stream, sorry, I'm going to go off this. At the end of GeorgeNotFound's apology stream, he essentially tried to allude to the fact that me and, well, he didn't mention me, but he mentioned Katie's British friends, and other people have mentioned Katie's British friends, and I mean, I'm in Katie's British friend group, so I feel like it's necessary for me to mention. He made it out like we were trying to change the situation in Katie's mind because we have our own distastes for GeorgeNotFound, Dream, and their friend group. And this is the most, like, fucking categorically false thing that you could ever say. Apart from the fact that I don't, and we...
I'm totally not jealous of Dream. I'm totally not jealous of Wilbur Soot. I promise. I'm totally not.
Spend our times off of stream discussing each other's fucking trauma. Absolutely do we not sit there and speak about fucking friends abusers and like, oh my god, let's try and like poison our friend's mind to get back at someone that we don't like.
No one said it was intentional.
You guys are very clear on the fact that me and my friends, we do not like the Dream Team. But it is for real fucking reasons, okay? And we do not... never, ever have we used malice or anything else to try and taint their image. We only speak about things that have happened. And we have never, ever used
he's so brave.
Katie as some sort of way to funnel hate towards the Dream Team. As many of you may know, I went on holiday with Caitibugzz and some other friends. You guys...
Oh, you sound
all the time will see this picture of me and my friends. We went to Cornwall, which is a little seaside place in the UK, and it was just a holiday, right? Throughout this holiday, we had quite a few days of like partying with each other, drinking, having fun. It was just like we were just teenagers on our first holiday, and many of you, if you are active in my community, will remember a time when me and Katie did a storytime stream where we spoke about this time when Katie got really drunk and we rushed her 2 hours to the hospital just for the doctor to take her blood test and tell her that she was drunk. And so, as you can remember, this time we've spent our nights drinking and stuff. It was...
So these are just like sped homeschool kids, just exactly like literally sheltered, retarded idiots, I guess. That is literally what we're going with here. Okay, cool. Like, I don't trust any of your assessment of what's rape and what's not, dude. You seem like a total fucking retard.
It was just a time between friends. And something that I've never spoken to with anyone, even Katie, until today. Something happened that day. Not the day that Katie got really drunk, but one of those days. The stream... No, not the stream. The situation with Katie where GeorgeNotFound sexually abused her was...
Sexually abused her? Sexually abused her. Bear in mind, the worst version of this story, the worst version of the story is that he moved to touch her tits or tits or something. I think it's tits. I think that's what's been said. That's what George claimed. Without asking, while they'd already been cuddling for like an hour. And then when she made it clear that she wasn't interested, he stopped. That's the worst version of this story. And that's sexual abuse. Okay, dude. All right, buddy. All right, buddy. Is that the flamenco meme? Am I nerd? If you get sent to hospital because you're really drunk, why drink again? Was she... Because she wasn't really that drunk, was she? Like, people do this all the fucking time. This happens. Kenny, if you were ever invited to a college party, you would have seen this happen by now. Okay?
It was a very fresh thing. And it was only a few weeks prior to when we had gone on holiday. Katie had gone to VidCon and then came to the UK. And, sorry. This is, I just feel like this is so wrong to be like, Katie got really drunk. And I saw her really sad in the corner of this fucking bus that we were staying in. And Katie is a very lively drunk person whenever she's drunk. Usually, she's very cheery and she loves her friends. And so when I saw her down, I knew it was for a reason. I walked over to her, and I comforted her, and I said, "Katie, like, what's wrong? Why are you sad? I don't." You know, we're with all our friends. What's the matter? And something.
Hey babe, are you okay? Are you okay, babe?
Is that Katie?
Are you okay,
as
babe?
I hugged Katie like through tears, like tried to cough up that GeorgeNotFound had assaulted her, and I never wanted to bring it up to her because I could see how sensitive it was, and I knew she told it to me while she was under the influence. But it's just wrong. It's fucking wrong that they're trying to use their platform to make this narrative like Katie's mind changed. Somebody changed Katie's mind after the fucking assault to make them look bad. I was there 3 weeks after Katie was assaulted by GeorgeNotFound, or 4 fucking weeks, or whatever. And she cried in my fucking arms. This 19-year-old girl, 18-year-old girl, she cried in my fucking arms because of what you did, GeorgeNotFound. I'm serious. I'm fucking serious. No one had changed her mind. No one. This was a fucking horrible thing to have happened to her.
I hate this guy so much.
And to try and use me, my friends, or anybody else as a scapegoat for your fucking sexual abuse is disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. Okay? My friend cried in my fucking arms about this, and you're on stream denying it all, denying the fucking hurt that you caused to her. You are disgusting fucking people. You and all of your abuse sympathizer friends, you are all fucking horrible. Seriously, you are so wrong for trying to.
It's such a virtue signal, man. It's so crazy. This is so fucking performative. What a little homo. I tell you what, these people are such fucking freaks, aren't they? They're actual fucking reptiles. It's so gross, dude. Fucking skinwalking prick. This is not why I sound like. It's nowhere near this bad. Come on now. Even his voice crack is worse than my voice crack. Come on now. And my voice doesn't fucking rasp like this. Yeah, the audio error. I mean, the problem with the new microphone was the issue. And I thought the gays were supposed to be good at acting.
Or anybody else as a scapegoat for your fucking sexual abuse is disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. Okay? My friend cried in my fucking arms about this, and you're on stream denying it all, denying the fucking hurt that you caused to her. You are disgusting fucking people. You and all of your abuse sympathizer friends, you are all fucking horrible. Seriously, you are so wrong for trying to displace this fucking sexual assault onto anyone but yourselves. You are a 26-year-old man, 27 now, trying to fucking put the blame on 18-year-olds that you don't fucking know. What the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously.
Would you put the blame? There's no blame for the situation. Nothing bad even happened. Get over it, dude. This is epic. I love this. You're 26. She's 18.
Denying the fucking hurt that you caused to her. You are disgusting fucking people. You and all of your abuse sympathizer friends. You are all fucking horrible. Seriously, you are so wrong for trying to displace this fucking sexual assault onto anyone but yourselves. You are a 26-year-old man, 27 now, trying to fucking put the blame on 18-year-olds that you don't fucking know. What the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're a serious criminal, and a girl cried in my arms.
What? A serious criminal? What? A serious criminal? Even the worst version of the story would never, ever in a million years be prosecuted. This guy is so retarded, man. What a fucking idiot. That's so insane. Yeah, no, he's obviously faking it. He's totally virtue signaling. This isn't real. This makes me think it's all even more fake.
It's because of what you did weeks later. Weeks! And it is difficult to come up and speak about trauma. How
this
fucking
is like
dare you shut her down?
This is a reptile.
And also, I haven't read this, but
I'd like
to, I'm sorry.
This is what
like
BPD pussy does to a motherfucker.
As Scott Post was the first person that I know of to find out what GeorgeNotFound
Well, no
did
BPD
to
pussy. He got denied the BPD pussy. That's the problem more than the BPD pussy itself.
Hold on. After 8 months of you being around friends that hate me, obviously that is going to affect the way that you view the experience. Scott Post says, this is a quote that has stuck with me since I heard it, as it implies that we, her friends, have manipulated her experience over the span of 8 months, which is simply false. Only a week after VidCon, when everything happened, Katie came to the UK and visited Scott before we went to TwitchCon Paris. Scott picked her up at the airport and they drove 2 hours to Scott's house. In this car journey, she explained the situation to him. And at this time, it was fairly... guys, I have no idea. It was... I think this means clear. I was fairly wait, shut up.
Wait, what is this?
The VidCon, when everything happened, Katie came to the UK and visited Scott before we went to TwitchCon Paris. Scott picked her up at the airport and they drove 2 hours to Scott's house. In this car journey, she explained the situation to him. And at this time, it was fairly... guys, I have no idea. I think this means clear. I was fairly...
This means clear! He thinks ambivalent is synonymous with clear.
Wait, shut up. Not clear. Neutral. Chad, what does this word mean? I was fairly neutral towards George, as I never really... as I knew very little about him. To claim that I hated him before this conversation would be an outright lie. I remember the conversation well. It was the first opportunity.
Dude, Minecraft YouTubers are not sending their best.
It was clear to me that she was processing everything for the first time. I made sure to give her the chance to figure out how she personally felt before I commented.
Well, maybe this is their best.
The conclusion that she came by to herself was the same one that was apparent in her stream. Over the following month or so, it was something that was very clearly playing on her mind. So she claimed that she only feels this way after 8 months later because of her friend group's manipulation, rather than out of fear for her safety and her audience, is disrespectful,
fear for her safety,
underhanded, and is outright false. It's true, and you guys, many people have spoken about this thing that I said. Many of you will have seen that I said that I watched. I have the quote. Hold on.
Smacks
I replied to
GG's on Katie's
GeorgeNotFound, and I said, I saw how you ruined my friend's life. Caitibugzz said it on her own stream, and I don't believe this, that she became more angry. She never was angry towards me or anyone. But I did see her deteriorate. This is a girl that I've never... one of the people I've never met that has I've met that has such a love for what she does. She loves doing it, and she was so scared. She was so scared that she stopped making content, stopped going live. You know, of course she had her own issues as well, but to think that she was like, her mind was changed. This is a girl that was scared from day one.
Her mind was changed.
Day fucking one. Because
Oh my God.
GeorgeNotFound cultivated a community of people that were shitting on fucking victims of abuse and making fun of people and doxing and fucking everything.
Wait, what?
And I watched as she slowly was less
Doxing
and less
allegations
excited
now?
to go live and less excited to
Huh?
do what she wants to do. Either way, please support my
Proof,
friend
source,
Caitibugzz.
evidence.
I'd like to reiterate that this is no, I'm not doing this to try and clear my name. I understand that many people are angry at my friend group, and I'm going to be honest with you, I don't give a fuck. I have never given a fuck about any hate that I receive from their fucking audience because they are
Chad. Wow,
twisted.
you're so cool.
They like so fucking evil. Like not the audience, but the creators.
Not you guys. I didn't mean that. I
They
didn't mean
manipulate their audience so much, and so I know
Yeah,
that
they're
whatever they say,
manipulating,
they're
yeah, that's what I
saying
meant.
out of the guise of somebody else. But
safe.
so I
Thank
really
fuck.
don't care about you coming to my friend group and being like, we're pieces of shit. But I did want you to know that Caitibugzz
Hey, I
was
cannot
not
get
manipulated
big fucking
into
hand,
what she
can I?
believes. She was not. And you are disgusting. Disgusting. If you believe anything else. If you shut down victims of abuse because somebody powerful said something else. You are a disgusting person. Chat, thank you so much.
Every finger
And,
has a ring and none are rare
I'm not
metal.
gonna rate
This
everyone.
guy's so
I'll
pathetic.
just-
What a
I'll probably
wretch.
be live tomorrow. Or I might go to Brighton. I'm not sure. Either
Well,
way.
you stream for 2 hours and then you're going to fucking Brighton tomorrow. What a spoiled prick. Oh, this guy, he streams for fucking 30 minutes to 2 hours at a time. Fucking what a lazy little prick this guy is. And he puts out like no video content. What a lazy little shit. Wonder why he's traveling to Brighton. Probably to get pozzed up. Probably to get fully pozzed up. He seems like the type who would go to Brighton to get proper pozzed up. He's gone to a piss orgy. As is usual for homosexuals. Stylo raises some interesting points. Now, I'm not sure if I fully agree, but I'm certainly considering them. I am certainly considering them. Aren't the gays supposed to be good at fashion? I thought so. They don't dress like a